नहीं है।
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Kindly take your seats while we wait for our chief guest to arrive.
Cut.
Chip.
The chief guest is escorted by the President, Board of Governors, Principal and Vice Principal, with the mounted horses in the lead, is now moving towards the Darbar Hall. The chief guest is now meeting the Board of Governors and is also meeting the OD executive. The chief guest is now receiving Delhi College Guard of Honor.
Very good to see you. Good afternoon, how are you? Very nice to see you. And I must say, extremely smart stuff. Thanks. I thought your color was how do you do that? So tell me, what are all of these?
These are also some for anyone, some for cultural programs, some for service, Rotary Club, others for the post that I've been.
Say for it. And they start a little.
Okay. लाइव चल रहा है सर.
How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Disciplined, boarding house.
The chief guest is now meeting the senior appointments. The chief guest is now in Darbar Hall.
Monday.
facing, sir.
तीनों हाउस मास्टर्स को बोल दिया है
All the students are requested to be seated, please.
आएंगे तो हट जाएंगे अपने बच्चे को हटाना इजी है बच्चों को यहाँ दे दीजिए दैट शुड बी फिल्ड दैट्स इन द सेंटर
The chief guest will now have a group photo with the Board of Governors and OD executive.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The chief guest for the 152nd annual prize giving, His Highness Maharaj Shriman Jyotiraditya Scindia, is now approaching the arena. I request you all to stand and welcome him with a huge round of applause. It is with sheer pleasure and privilege that I also welcome our President Board of Governors, His Highness Maharaj Vikram Singh Puar, Vice President Maharaj Rajavardhan Singh Ji, members of the board, distinguished guests, parents, and students. Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to remain standing for the invocation.
सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शान्तिः अंतरिक्ष शान्तिः पृथ्वी शान्तिरापः शान्तिः शान्तिरौषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवः शान्तिः ब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्व शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सा मा शान्तिरेधि। शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः।
Please be seated. I request the chief guest, His Highness Maharaj Shriman Jyotiraditya Scindia, to accept a sapling presented by the head girl, Arushia Sawa, escorted by head boy, Pragun Gupta. Thank you. I request President Board of Governors, His Highness Vikram Singh Puar, to present his welcome address.
Good afternoon, everyone. Honorable Chief Guest, Maharaj Srimant Jyotiraditya Scindia Ji, Vice President, Maharaj Narsingar Ji, my colleagues on the Board of Governors, Principal Ma'am, Dr. Gunmeet Bindra Ji, distinguished guests, parents, staff, and students. On behalf of the entire Delhi College, I extend a very warm welcome to everyone on 152nd annual prize giving function in Delhi College. It is natural for me and youth of this country to look up to His Highness Maharaj Scindia. As an elder to me, in this respect, I pay my reverence to Your Highness and look forward to your guidance and support. Apart from the multifaceted role in public life that Your Highness plays, the sheer magnitude of experience you possess, Your Highness, will be the immense guidance for me. Your success as office bearer of various portfolios bestowed upon your responsible shoulders by various governments is completely proof enough for your efficiency and commitment. Any youngster would like to emulate you in this regard. Right now, particularly in your present role of Minister of Civil Aviation, Government of India, is proof enough. And I'm sorry to repeat that. I'm unabashed admirer of yours, Maharaj. It is my genuine wish and prayer that the stride you are making through your enthusiasm and enterprise may continue forever. May you continue to inspire generations. I also take this opportunity to congratulate the person in whose hand the reins of Delhi College are today, Dr. Gunmeet Bindra. Principal Ma'am, let me say this with great pride. She is the first lady principal Delhi College has had in all of 152 years. Ma'am, whose motherly touch, whose care, whose loving nature, whose nurturing of the young minds of ages have been hallmark of the last 8 months. Her micromanagement is unparalleled. The school has made giant strides during her short tenure in the term of uplifting the facility, educational innovation, creative reforms, connect with the stakeholders of all ages. Her implementation skills are really God-given. I am thankful to the colleagues on the board who took all the important decision to induct her. Talking of the board, I say it is so diversified that it is like a rainbow, depicting so many colors with so much of variety in efficiency and total involvement in their own work. I am so proud to say that Delhi College Board works with many mind, one unit mechanism. It is a creative board, daring in its own right, not wary of taking bold and innovative decisions, even in the wake of challenges. Now, to the parents, I say thank you so much for your support, for being hand in hand with us, especially during the pandemic period. With your admirable support, the school was progressing every day, and the day is not far when we will have touched the pinnacle of glory. To the alumni present here and watching us from far corners of the world, thank you very much for all the good work. We need to be better connected. Our national and international chapters need to be strengthened. What we have is a very, very solid alumni, but what we need is better communication. I would also like to present a very brief, a very short vision statement that I and the whole of my board has envisioned to create in Delhi College. There are a couple of points I would like to put in front of you. The first being, it has been in pipeline for a long time, but we have finally implemented finishing school in Delhi College. 2 batches are the course, the curriculum has started for 2 batches in Delhi College. And very soon, I suppose in a year or so, we will be able to have it 100% covering all the students, all the Delians. The second point that me and my board has committed itself is implementing foreign languages and compulsory studying of foreign languages apart from the CBSE structure. New models are being formulated, and in very few days or a week time, you will see the result in that matter as well. There has been a there was a dream of many board members, even my board members and the board members before me, to start a horse riding club. I must congratulate all the Delhi College staff, principal ma'am, and I'm proud to announce 2 days back, we have officially launched our horse riding club in Delhi College. We have made our own stables, we have bought our own horses, we have bought our own equipments, and we are ready to train students into becoming good riders. The next point that I would like to cover is something of a very different stature. I don't know when or how long back, approximately 100 years back, Delhi College had a tradition. All the scarf holders, all the post holders used to wear Jodhpuris. My board has committed to bring back that culture into this time. And the new uniforms, the new this thing, as well as the Jodhpuris for the scarf holders, is going to be implemented in the next term for students. The board is also very much interested in strengthening our ODA, our alumni base. So we are also committed into going to all the international chapters of Delhi College. We are also thinking on the lines of hosting board meetings in different countries, in different chapters of Delhi College. Not just for the sake of going there, but to strengthen the bond, to encourage the old aliens to come together on a platform and get to know each other and strengthen the bond between the old aliens. To end, this is a very brief vision statement that I have put in front of you, but I can say that with full confidence, and I can say that on behalf of the whole board, that we are committed towards strengthening Delhi College and taking Delhi College to higher levels. Once again, thanking His Highness for gracing us with this occasion in such short notice, for being a support to DC at large, for motivating us, hoping His patronage and His support will be eternal. I welcome the Chief Guest and everyone once again, wishing you all a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. It was a pleasure listening to you. May I now request our principal, Dr. Gurmeet Bindra, to formally introduce the chief guest and present the school's annual report thereafter.
Thank you, Alia. Connect I do to the divine, while gratitude and trust shine in the cosmic energies that authenticate my ownership and my onus to me reverberate. Chief Guest, His Highness Maharaj Srimant Jyotiraditya Scindia, honorable members of the Board of Governors, guests, parents, grandparents, old Delians, staff present and former, and above all, dear children of Delhi College, a very warm good evening and a very warm welcome to you all to the 152nd APJ celebrations on this, the 10th day of December 2022. Just about a few months back, on the 8th day of April 2022, I stepped into the office of the principal of Delhi College, taking over an onerous responsibility, humbled yet proud, confident yet nervous, excited yet apprehensive. The first visual that caught my attention was a 3 feet by 2.5 feet framed picture of an international round square conference that was hosted by Delhi College in 2007. The clock of the mind rewound at supersonic speed with childlike excitement. Unmindful of the formality of the occasion, I jumped to take a closer look at the picture because I attended that conference in 2007. I landed up trying to locate myself there, and lo and behold, I was right there in the first row, sitting there as a visiting principal. The immediate connect that one look at the picture established was divine. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a divine connect. And it is this very overwhelmingly powerful word, connect, which is my palpable sentiment today. In Sanskrit, it is called Sansrishti. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I feel the connect. I feel the connect with the glorious vintage legacy institution established more than a century and a half ago, with generous contributions from royal families, one of whose descendants we have this evening as our chief guest, His Highness Maharaj Scindia. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, in this, our chief guest for the evening, we see the connect, the historic connect. Mr. Scindia, currently the Union Minister of Civil Aviation, Government of India, began his journey in public service in 2002. His tenure as Minister of State for Telecommunications, Posts and IT ushered in the transformational Project Arrow that modernized the Indian post offices through new branding and IT-enabled procedures. As Minister of State for Commerce and Industry, he successfully brought down transaction costs in Indian exports at various levels, while as Minister of Power, he had to his credit the establishment of a unified transmission grid network, One Nation, One Grid. Mr. Scindia has been a member of parliamentary committees on education, women, children, youth and sports, defense, finance, home, and external affairs. With a bachelor's degree from Harvard University and an MBA from Stanford University, Mr. Scindia has worked at the United Nations as well as an investment banker at Morgan Stanley. Passionate about education and cricket, Mr. Scindia is currently serving as a member on the boards of several institutions, including President of the Board of Governors at the Scindia School and patron of our Delhi College. Former President and Chairman of the Madhya Pradesh Cricket Association, he has also served as the Chairman of the Finance Committee of the BCCI. DC has been lucky to have him play on its cricket field. Another connect, ladies and gentlemen. Yunus Ali has put together a video. May I have the pleasure of sharing it with you all.
पर उनको ये सूचित करना चाहता हूं कि मेरा नाम ज्योतिरादित्य सिंधिया है। शायद वो कुछ गलतफहमी में हो। To ensure that everyone is brought home safely, conversations are also on with the Russian government, and we assure you कि एक नागरिक को वापस अपने मातृभूमि में हम लोग सुरक्षित लाके ही चैन की सांस लेंगे।
an embodiment of strength, wisdom, nobility, family, power, heritage, courage, and dignity, we couldn't have had a more distinguished chief guest on this occasion. Maharaj Scindia, we extend our gratitude to you this evening. Your distinguished presence added charm incomparable and pleasure unabashed. We extend a very warm welcome to this year's Padma Shri R.N. Zushi Medal Award winners, Vice Admiral R.B. Pandit and Mr. Dinesh Mittal, all Dalians who have excelled themselves in their fields. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel the connect of trust. Trust on a board of governors, each of whom is connected with the school in spirit and in person. At the helm of affairs is our president, His Highness Maharaj Vikram Singh Puar of Dewas Senior. He has been a part of DC as a student and has now gone on to become the captain of the ship, as I refer to him. I thank you, Maharaj, for being there for the school and giving me the strength and encouragement that I require as a principal. There have been times this year when I've had to take harsh decisions in the interest of the children under our care, but with unparalleled clarity and support, you stood by me and continue to do so. Thank you so much again. Mr. Narsingh's connect with the children was evident when he visited the school exhibitions. Maharaj Narsingh, it was an absolute delight to see you interacting with those little ones at the junior school. Mr. Dheeraj Lulla is an invaluable member of the board. The dedication and seriousness which he brings to his role imbues me with a deep sense of respect and admiration. At times when I feel weighed down by a situation or circumstance, Mr. Bhatia stands tall, while Maharaj Priyawat, a store of experience, adds rationale to decision making. Mr. Sandeep Parekh contributes actively in discussions related to the school, while Mr. Sanjay Pava and Mr. Sumit Chandok help me in bringing the concerns of the parents to me, and they do so with such great maturity. Thank you, my revered board members. Thank you for empowering me and encouraging me in whatever I do. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel the connect of inspiration. And my connect of inspiration comes from the vision of Sir Henry Daly, because of whom we have this incredible institution called Daly College. This day is a tribute to his soul, and I salute him. I feel the connect, the emotional connect. An old Dalian who participated in the IPSC Music Festival in 2008-2009 walked up to me when he heard that I've taken over as principal of Daly College. He actually dug into his file, pulled out his certificate that was signed by me in 2008, posted it on the Facebook with a very, very warm welcome message. Thank you. Thank you so much. Your expressions on that post were incredibly moving connect. Dear old Dalians, may I be blessed with the privilege of contributing to strengthening your emotional connect with your alma mater. The Decaders, the 15-year batch people, the Silver Jubilee batch, the Golden Jubilee batch, y'all must be feeling a little more connected today than all the other APGs, and we thank you all for your enthusiasm to be here. It is only in vintage legacy schools like ours, the Daly College, that can boast of as high a number as 6 generations of families that have passed out through the gates of this blessed land. And this emotional connect is huge. It's music to the ears when someone says, my grandfather was here, my grandchildren are here. It's emotions. It's emotions when an old alien comes and says, ma'am, thank you. We know our school is safe in your hands. And in that they say the word. So they're telling me it's only in your custody, possession is ours. Ladies and gentlemen, a vintage Legacy Day Cambodi school. Pleased to share with you that Education World brought out this category for the first time, and of course, we ranked first. I have a connect with the firsts. The first time DC has a woman principal, I can't count my blessings more than infinite times. For the first time, we introduced a program called Immerse and Inspire, a uniquely designed program for the day scholars who sojourned on the campus for approximately 15 days, giving them a taste of life at a boarding school. I invite the children of all old aliens across the world to come and be a part of this Immerse and Inspire program. Don't worry about schedules and calendar. We will customize it to the calendar of your children. For the first time, we held Hakuna Matata, meaning no worries, an initiative which aims at providing impetus to individual talent and lots of fun. For the first time, we had the junior school put up a full-fledged English musical. For the first time, we have as many as 347 participating school students in their senior school production. For the first time, the junior school has an independent prefectorial body. For the first time, Delhi College hosted the IPSC Students' Leadership Conclave. For the first time, we brought home the Kirloskar Business Quiz Trophy, won at the annual quiz held at the Lawrence School, Sanar. For the first time, we introduced Maths MindSpark, an AI-enabled adaptive logic learning program. For the first time, 19 dancers of Delhi College participated in the Edinburgh Fringe Festival in August, and our troupe performed a melange of Indian classical and folk dances at the Pianodrome, the Greyfriars Kirk, and the Royal Scottish Academy. For the first time, we won the overall championship at the All India IPSC IT Fest. For the first time, Delhi College, in partnership with Value of Words and AFS India, hosted the first ever Young Adults Vertical of the Pan-India Literary Fest, Gujarati. For the first time, we brought home the IPSC Boys All India Swimming Championship. For the first time, we organized Kasliwal Soccer Tournament for girls. For the first time, 3 of our boys participated in the Finn Swimming World Cup round 2002 in Thailand. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel the connect with the sports. It's almost a religious connect. And our children have had the privilege of getting guidance from Subedar Sunil Kumar, the coach to the Olympic gold medalist Neeraj Chopra. Let me have the pleasure of sharing with you, showing off actually, the medals tally in various sports. And I'll quickly run through them. Athletics, 15 gold, 19 silver, 9 bronze, basketball, 1 silver, chess, 1 bronze, cricket, 1 gold, football, 1 silver, swimming, 32 gold, 27 silver, 31 bronze, shooting, 30 gold, 11 silver, 32 bronze, skating, 8 gold, 6 silver, 6 bronze, squash, 8 gold, 6 silver, 5 bronze, tennis, 16 golds, 13 silver, 10 bronze. Ladies and gentlemen, 110 golds, 84 silver, 94 bronze. Sarah Degaria won the bronze medal at the Asian Youth Chess Championship. 5 shooters qualified for the National Rifle Association of India Nationals. Aryan Anand won the gold medal in the 2nd All India National Speed Skating ranking. Saharsh Sahara won the CKS1 Squash Open at Pune and Rajasthan Squash Classics at Raipur. In boys category, we won that too. Reet Arora won the All India Tennis Association Championship and earned free tennis coaching in Spain. Amishi Shukla scored runners-up in the ITA National Series. Pehel Kharatkar won the ITA Super Series at Jalandhar. And we have laurels in other fields too, ladies and gentlemen. I feel the connect with the multifarious achievements, particularly in the 8 months that have just gone by. A connect of lots of pride. At the Udbhav Utsav Festival International Dance and Music, out of 5 categories, DC bagged positions in 4. At the IPSC Music, we won outstanding performances in every event. At the IPSC Visual Arts in Jodhpur, our students brought home trophies from 7 winning events. In November, in the Wildlife Awareness Quiz, we qualified in the top teams in the region for the CBSE Heritage Quiz. In the Class 10 CBSE exams, Janvi Doshi topped the batch with a score of 97.8, Rudra Pratap with 95.2, Anushka Chitale and Zohair Chandrawala with 95%. In Class 12, Purvaja topped the batch with 97.4, followed by Janvi Tiwari with 96.6 and Samya Qureshi with a 96.2. IGCSE, 23 students appeared, all scored 107 A's and A stars. Gitika Lath topped, scoring 100% in maths and scored A star in all the 9 subjects. Sadgi Garg and Gauri Chaturvedi also scored A star in all 9 subjects in the exam in March. In the A-level exams, Shriyanshi Chaudhary, Arsh Mota and Ane Bayeti were the stream toppers. This year again, our students have secured admission in universities across the USA, UK, Switzerland, Australia and Canada. As part of our outreach programs, our pilot projects, Delhi College iCamp and Girls Washroom projects have received overwhelming responses. Our global connect is strengthening with increased focus on internationalism, hosting students from Germany, South Africa, Kenya and Australia, and sending 2 on a reciprocal exchange, in addition to 7 attending the Round Square International Conference in UK, is a very gratifying restart. To add to the existing enviable facilities in the school, we have completed some projects including landscaping of the cafe area, a new look of classrooms at Sitama House, renovated junior school assembly hall, washrooms at the junior and senior school, addition of a tensile roof at the junior school swimming pool. The foyer of the main building can now travel you through history of this institute, and the classrooms in the main building are ready to offer enhanced academic experience. As Maharaj Vikram mentioned, horse stables are getting ready. We are already housing 5 top breed horses, marking the restart of equestrian sports at Delhi College. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel the connect with the staff, present and former, have had the privilege and the blessing of knowing some of my predecessors very closely. I've had the privilege and blessing of working with some of them. A connect of acquired accountability with my staff, for none of the above achievements would have been possible without their untiring and focused support. To all my staff present here, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for living up to my expectations. Thank you for making all of this possible. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel the connect. And most importantly, I feel the connect with the children of Delhi College, the heavenly connect, from my faith in the inherent goodness in children. Enthusiastic suggestions and deliberations, I'm new, but you have to see to believe how they come. Enthusiastic suggestions and deliberations, the twinkle in the eyes of the proposer of an idea, the uninhibited joy and cheer in their faces, it makes me feel the connect with paradise. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel the connect with the parents, a connect of shared responsibility, a connect of a common dream, and urge you to continue to believe in us and our ways. You may have had reservations about things, you may still continue to have. You may not fully understand certain processes we follow, but together we have to make efforts to flow together in a single direction in bringing up the finest human beings and global citizens that the world can boast of. And this is no mean task. I've elaborated on a number of connects. Connect with the staff, students, parents, everybody. But the larger connect is the connect with your own self. In this VUCA world, the volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguous world, the best gift that we can give to our children is to help them understand and appreciate connects. Connect with their own self, connect with happiness, connect with their values, connect with their families, connect with their dreams, connect with their aspirations, connect with the purpose in life, connect with their successes and failures. And if we can do that, if we can help our children understand and appreciate these connects, we would have done our job. If we can do that, we will have enlightened individuals, we will have enlightened human beings, and the world will be a far better place. And this evening, we will all witness a spectacular production by the Delians of Senior School, The Enlightenment. We all know that Lord Buddha was born on full moon night, achieved nirvana on full moon night. And here we are this evening presenting excerpts from his life in the week of the full moon night. Now, isn't that a cosmic connect? Above all, ladies and gentlemen, I feel the connect with the Almighty, the spiritual connect. The connect with the Almighty, for it is only His providence that has brought me to this blessed soil of Delhi College. And I'm getting choked as I'm saying this, because I'm absolutely full of immense gratitude to the Almighty for bestowing upon me this onerous, huge, blessed task. Before I sign off, let me share with you a Sanskrit shlok which says, Samano mantraha samithi samani, samanam manaha saha chitamesham, samanam mantram abhimantayavaha, samana Vo Havisha Juhomi. Translated into English, it means, may our purpose be the same. May we all be of one mind. In order for such unity to form, I offer a common prayer. Thank you. God bless us all. God bless Delhi College, and God bless everyone associated with Delhi College. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, we now begin with the 152nd annual prize giving ceremony. May I now request our chief guest, His Highness Maharaj Shriman Jyotiraditya Scindia, to come forward and give away the prizes to the prize winners. I also request the President of the Board of Governors, His Highness Maharaj Vikram Singh Puar, Vice President Board of Governors, Maharaj Rajavardhan Singh Ji, and our Principal, Dr. Gurmeet Bindra, to escort him. Thank you, sirs and ma'am. I now invite Devangna Chandra and Siddhant Jhawar to take over the proceedings.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 152nd Annual Prize Giving 2022. The academic prizes. Class 7, first, Deveshwari Singh. Second, Mishika Agrawal. Third, Abhyuday Singh. Class 7 CI, first, Diya Ajmera. Second, Aradhya Agrawal. Third, Devansh Inani. Class 8, first, Ritisha Gupta. Second, Gunjan Singhania. Third, Daksh Bhatnagar. Class 8 CI, first, Nia Baheti. Second, Tanish Motwani. Third, Raghav Gupta. Class 9, first, Shaurya Chatwal. Second, Aradhya Sultania. Third, Ishana Vaish. Class 9 CI, first, Sara Runawat. Second, Vanshika Sangla. Third, Jal Shivare. Class 10, first, Janvi Doshi. Second, Rudra Pratap Singh. Third is shared by Anushka Chitle and Zuhair Chandurwala. Class 10 CI, first is shared by Gitika Lat and Sadgi Garg. Third, Gauri Chaturvedi. Class 11, first, Priyanshi Sharma. Second, Umika Mehta. Third, Arushi Asawa. Fourth, Tanmay Gupta. Class 11 CI, first, Siddhant Jhavar. Second, Pragun Gupta. Third, Prakhar Agrawal. Class 12, first, Purvaja Jain. Second, Janvi Tiwari. Third, Samya Qureshi. Fourth, Tanay Agrawal. Class 12 CI, first, Shreyasi Chaudhary. Second, Arsh Mohta. Third, Anay Baheti.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Co-curricular and cultural activities prizes. Maharani Pushpmala Rajadeva's prize for the best student artist boys, Ishan Thakur. Batch of 87 medal for the best artist girls, Priyanshi Sharma. Vijay Aditya Singh Memorial Trophy for the Best Artist of the Year from classes 7 to 10, Tanisha Singh Rao. His Highness Krishnaji Rao Puar Prize for the Best Student Musician Boys, Ansh Parashar. His Highness Ajit Singh Jhabbar Trophy and Medal for the Best Musician Girls and College Prize for the Best Hindi Elocution cum Character Enactment Seniors, both go to Mahi Tiwari. College Prize for Woodwork, Prasang Chaudhary. Shri A.M. Lahiri Memorial Medal for Hindi Dramatics Boys and the Sir U. Daly Prize for the Best English Debater Parliamentary Style Seniors, both go to Kabir Krishna. Shri A.M. Lahiri Memorial Medal for Hindi Dramatics Girls, Sanjali Krishna. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a larger round of applause, please? College Prize for Best in Music and Amrita Mittal Memorial Gold Medal and Trophy for the Best in Performing Arts, Aryaki Soni. College Prize for English Dramatics Boys is shared by Shivom Rathore and Pragun Gupta. College Prize for English Dramatics Girls is shared by Janvi Tiwari and Alia Ali. Mayer Prize for the Best Hindi Essay Juniors, Vanshika Sangla. Mayer Prize for the Best Hindi Essay Sub-Juniors, Tarishi Sojatya. College Prize for the Best Hindi Debater Speaker Seniors, Cambridge Style, Swastindra Mohan Pratap Mishra. College Prize for the Best Hindi Debater Interjector Seniors, Cambridge Style, Prakhar Agrawal. College Prize for the Best Hindi Debater Parliamentary Style Seniors, Purvaja Jain. College Prize for the Best Hindi Debater Parliamentary Style Juniors, Navya Sharma. College Prize for the Best Hindi Debater Parliamentary Style Sub-Juniors, Arushi Jain. College Prize for the Best English Debater Parliamentary Style Juniors, Shaurya Chatwal. College Prize for the Best English Debater Parliamentary Style Sub-Juniors, Tanishq Motwani. College Prize for the Best English Debater Cambridge Style Juniors, Gitika Lat. College Prize for the Best Hindi Elocution cum Character Enactment Juniors, Anushka Chitle. College Prize for the Best Hindi Elocution cum Character Enactment Sub-Juniors, Ritisha Gupta. College Prize for the Best English Elocution cum Character Enactment Seniors, Adya Mishra. College Prize for the Best English Elocution cum Character Enactment Juniors, Raghavendra Singh Shaktawat. College Prize for the Best English Elocution cum Character Enactment Sub-Juniors, Mishika Agrawal. College Prize for the Best in English Extempore Speech Competition Juniors, Adit Jain. College Prize for the Best in English Extempore Speech Competition Sub-Juniors, Sara Bisht. College Prize for the Best in Hindi Extempore Speech Competition Seniors, Vibhati Agrawal. College Prize for the Best in Hindi Extempore Speech Competition Juniors, Bhavika Srivastav. College Prize for the Best in Hindi Extempore Speech Competition Sub-Juniors, Manaswini Thatte. Salter Zucchi Prize for the Best English Essay Seniors, Nandini Mandovra. Salter Zucchi Prize for the Best English Essay Juniors, Sara Lunawat.
Stop this prize distribution now. He has a flight to catch, and we'll continue this after a while. We'll invite him to address the gathering. So you only invite him to address the gathering. All right. So just do it. Just do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we please invite His Highness Jyotiraditya Scindia to address the gathering? We will continue with the prize distribution later.
He has a flight to catch.
He has a flight to catch, actually.
Seated on the dais with me, Chairman of the Board of Governors, Delhi College, Maharaj Devas, Vice Chairperson of the Board of Governors, Maharaj Narsingar, members of the Board of Governors present here today, Principal of Delhi College, Dr. Gurmeet Bindra ji, recipient this year of the R.N. Zucchi Award, which I believe is a tie, Vice Admiral Pandit Saheb and Dinesh Mittal ji, members of the faculty, alumni, and most importantly, my young friends present here today on the 152nd annual prize-giving function at our historic Delhi College in Indore. I feel the connect. And I'm very glad that today, as we stand below the awning of this wonderfully historic building, a building and a campus and an institution that was envisaged not as a brick and mortar institution, but an institution that would have a throbbing heart, an institution that would have an enduring soul, and an institution that would imbue in its students and its wards the spirit of good citizenship, and most importantly, the tenets of what constitutes being a good human being. And I'm glad, as we stand below these hallowed portals, in an institution that has always prevailed in terms of being on the cusp of change, bringing about a paradigm shift in the way we think, in the way we operate, in the way that we live. That institution, envisaged by our founders today, has at its head Dr. Gurmeet Bindra as its principal. India, ladies and gentlemen, has a wonderful future. India is an idea whose time has come. India no longer stands on the Asian firmament as a star. पर यह अतिशयोक्ति नहीं होगी अगर मैं कहूं कि विश्व पटल पर एक नक्षत्र के रूप में हमारा देश आज उभर रहा है। और उस परिवर्तन की यात्रा में during that pace of transformation, that pace of change, that voyage that Bharat Mata has embarked upon, it is imperative that every single citizen of our country must participate in the task of nation building. And if that be the case, 140 crore Indians, for far too long, for many decades and for many centuries, we have believed that only 50% of our population can carry on that task. But if India has to emerge as a world power, which is in her grasp today, we cannot do it unless every single citizen, especially our ladies and our women, partake and participate in that task of nation building. And therefore, on this day, from the bottom of my heart, it pleases me that we have, as the head of our Delhi College, a lady who has, in her career, transformed every institution that she has been part of. When I came on the stage just now, the principal, in her politeness, which every principal has to be, unlike what she can be with awards, and I detect in that komalta also, Dr. Bindra has the capability of having a carrot and a stick in her approach. And she said to me, I must apologize, Your Highness. This is the first time we are doing the APG at this venue, and I had not forecasted that the sun would be shining so brightly and would be so hot. And I told her that what more would one expect? That on a wintry day, you're ensconced within nature, within greenery, and सूर्य की प्रकाश और सूर्य की शक्ति अगर आपके ऊपर सूर्य भगवान निछावर कर रहे हैं, तो इससे ज्यादा एक आशीर्वाद का प्रमाण क्या हो सकता है? I'm very nostalgic as well as I stand on this podium. In today's ceremony, I am the chief guest. But I am not a guest at Delhi College. This is an institution that my forefathers contributed to and built brick by brick as one of the original donors and the original patrons. It is an institution to which in 1891, Maharaja Madhavrao Scindia I, and along with him, Maharaja Shivaji Rao Holkar of Indore, both donated the first 2 boarding houses. And it is an institution to which the wonderful, historic, astounding cricket pavilion was donated by Madhav Maharaj I in 1910. That pavilion still stands proud. And Maharaj Devas informed me that one of the first events, cultural events, was held at that pavilion. And so therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I do feel the connect. Now to my young students, I have very few words of advice, but important, I feel, words of advice. Your time here is to be treasured. This is the labyrinth within which safe perimeters you will build the foundation blocks of your future life. My 5 years at boarding school were the most treasured years of my educational career. This is the labyrinth wherein
you will function both as an individual and you will function as a collective. This is the environment in which you will learn to excel both as an individual and understand the precepts and the tenets of what it means when we talk about team effort. And this is the environment, especially for my boarders, because this is your home away from home. Your house masters and mistresses, your tutors, your teachers, your principal, take the avatar of your parents in this institution. And that's the debt of gratitude that you must carry towards them till the last day of your lives. Because as much as your parents imbue in you values, principles, and morals, so does the fundamental core of this institution in terms of its faculty and its staff. And when I mean faculty and staff, I mean not only the principal and the teachers and your housemasters and your housemistresses. I mean the laundry in charge in your house. I mean the darban in your house. I mean those who serve you tea in the dining hall. Because remember, they are also caregivers. They are part of the pastoral system of this institution. And so my first conversation this afternoon, after meeting the principal, was not with the Dean of Academics, was not with the Dean of Sports, was not with the Dean of Pastoral Care, but it was the Babu in the principal's office who has been with this institution for the last 25 years. So make sure you treasure your time here. Build yourself individually and build yourself to be a team player. And along with that building, make sure you ingrain yourself 3 or 4 important traits. The first trait is that of perseverance. Never give up. You may experience failure once, you may experience failure twice. But I guarantee you, if you stay the course, if you stay with it, success will definitely be yours. And here, I'd like to give the example of no one else but Michael Jordan. How many of you heard of Michael Jordan? Hands up with energy. People in line here, how many of you have heard of Michael Jordan? And what do we know about Michael Jordan? What we certainly know about him, that he's a 4-time gold medalist with USA Basketball. He's been a twice Olympic gold medaler. And twice he's been the US Basketball Male Athlete of the Year. But how many of us know that at the age of 4 years old, until the age of 6, he could not speak? His teachers in school had cast him aside. He had been taken off the basketball team. But here is an example for you of a person who persevered, persevered, and persevered. And today, his name is in the Hall of Fame in the area of sports across the world. And I'd like to quote him. He said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. 9,000. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot. 26 times, and I've missed. I failed over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed." Unquote. So perseverance, young friends, must be at the core of your existence. The second attribute that I believe that each of you must have is to make sure that you build a team. Always remember in life, behind every successful leader are people who have taken him or her to that place. The oft-repeated cliched phrase that we hear, that behind every successful man is an even more successful woman. In the case of Dr. Bindra, I can say that behind every successful woman is an even more successful man. You must build a team, because always remember that you may have the capability to excel, but you're only as strong as the weakest link in your chain. And therefore, learn to balance weaknesses with strengths and strengths with weaknesses as you move along. The final word of advice I'd like to give to you is always try and challenge yourself. Always try and do things that you have never been accustomed to doing before. Try and make friends that are outside your comfort zone. Go and try subjects, courses, and experiences that you possibly may think that you're not comfortable trying. Because it is through that iterative process that you will discover what is your true calling in life. And as George Bernard Shaw said once, and I quote, "There are those that look at things the way they are and ask the question why. I dream of things that have never been and ask the question, why not?" Unquote. So dream big. Challenge yourself. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. And in that iterative process, find the true calling and meaning in your life. The final two words of advice I have for you, and that's from my own experience. When I was at Stanford Business School, how many of you have heard of Intel? The microchip that goes into computer machines. Okay. So I had the good fortune of being taught by the founder of Intel, a gentleman by the name of Andy Grove. He taught a course at Stanford Business School, which I happened to take. And on the last day of that course, when we walked into the classroom, and at Stanford we have those double boards that are used, he said, "Today I'm not going to teach you all anything. I have written something behind the second whiteboard, behind the first whiteboard, and I'm going to walk out of this classroom. And I want you all to read what I have written. And remember this for the rest of your lives in terms of whatever you do." And soon after he said that, he left the classroom. So a few of us scrambled towards the board and unveiled what he had written behind the first whiteboard on the second whiteboard. And there were 4 words written there. But they still ring true to me. And the 4 words that were written on that whiteboard was, "Only the paranoid survive." So be paranoid. I wake up in the morning every day thinking, what is it that we should have been doing which we have not done? It is that challenge, that thirst, that urge to do better than before that will always make you successful. And the final piece of advice that I'd like to give to you is that in life, I'm going to go back to where I started from. At the end of the day, always remember, try and be a good human being above all else. And the reason I say that to you is because at the end of a hard day's work, when you hit your bed, and I bet it's something that all of you experience while you're at school because you're so damn tired between academics and the games field and everything else that you're doing. At least when I was in boarding school, I'd be out in 5 minutes. Always remember that the softest pillow is a clear conscience. So always try and have a clear conscience. Never think ill of anyone. Never think badly of anyone. Never try and bring anyone down. हिंदी में वो कहावत है ना कि अगर किसी और की लकीर लंबी है तो उनकी लकीर छोटा मत करो, अपनी लकीर को लंबा खींचो. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, education, and as Nelson Mandela said, is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. It's your time to prove it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. It was a pleasure listening to you, and I am sure there have been takeaways from your speech that shall remain with us forever.
Alia, I'm interrupting. The 2 very prestigious award winners, the Zuchi Medal, Admiral Pandit and Mr. Mittal. May I request you to please come on the stage and receive your awards from His Highness, and then we will continue with the proceedings. Yes, yes, please, Vice Admiral, and yes, yes, come. Quickly come.
All right, all right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, may I request you to please have your seats? We will continue with the proceedings.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now resume with the prize distribution. I once again invite Devangna and Siddhant to take over the proceedings.
All right, boys and girls, Siddhant and Alia, we will hold for another 5 minutes because RN Zucchi Award is a very, very prestigious award and we've just had to rush through it. I want the pleasure and privilege of presenting of a citation for our awardees for this evening, and then children, we will carry on with your awards. I know your awards are also very prestigious, but the younger ones always wait, isn't it? So give me time to have the honor of reading out the citations for our Zucchi Award winners this evening. This year we've already announced the names, we've had the presentation, but for record purposes, we are happy to award the Padma Shri RN Zucchi Medal to two of our old aliens, and in alphabetical order, Mr. Dinesh C. Mittal. He's an alumnus of the 67 batch, an entrepreneur, philanthropist, and is one of the leading industrialists of Indore. After acquiring his MA and LLB degrees from Indore, Mr. Mittal joined the family business of Mittal Udyog. He was instrumental in setting up of India's first VODC furnace for manufacturing stainless steel billets at Gangaram Mohanlal Mittal Stainless Steel Limited in 1983. Mr. Mittal's family has built and donated a 30-bed hospital wing to Geeta Bhavan Hospital in memory of Mr. Dinesh Mittal's father, late Sri Babulal Mittal. During the COVID pandemic, under his guidance, the Mittal Foundation distributed food back to most needy people in the slum areas of Indore and also donated more than 50 lakh rupees to various governmental and non-governmental organizations towards medical assistance. It is with utmost pleasure that the school confers this prestigious award on Mr. Mittal. We have a video on Mr. Mittal, so may we play that now. Thank you, Mr. Mittal. May we hear it for him. Thank you so, so very much for gracing this evening. The second recipient for the Padma Shri R.N. Zucchi Medal is Vice Admiral Rabindra B. Pandit. Vice Admiral Pandit, AVSM, after passing out in 1979, graduated from the National Defence Academy, Khadakwasla, and was commissioned into the executive branch of the Indian Navy in 1984. At the NDA, he was awarded the Silver Medal for standing second in the overall Order of Merit. Vice Admiral Pandit has served as the Naval Advisor at the High Commission of India at Islamabad during Operation Parakram. He also served as Assistant Chief of Naval Staff, Foreign Cooperation and Intelligence at Naval Headquarters and the Chief of Staff, Southern Naval Command. In the rank of Vice Admiral, he has served as the 6th Commandant of the Indian Naval Academy, Azimala, and as Chief of Staff, Western Naval Commandant. Currently, he serves as the Commander-in-Chief, Strategic Forces Command. He's been there since September 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, on 26th January 2018, Vice Admiral Pandit was awarded the Ati Vashisht Seva Medal, AVSM, for his distinguished service of an exceptional order. It is with utmost pleasure that the school confers the prestigious award on Vice Admiral Pandit. May we please have the pleasure of having some glimpses from his video. Thank you very much. Let's hear it once again. We are really, really proud of these old aliens. Thank you very much. And over to the children now for the rest of the proceedings.
I now invite Padma Shri R.N. Zucchi Medal winner, Vice Admiral Pandit. Yeah, for the prize distribution. Salter Zucchi Prize for the Best English Essay Sub-Juniors, Bhavyaraj Singh Negi. EC Merchant Prize for the Best Quizzers Seniors is shared by Abhinandan Bum and Advika Rishikesh Pagnis. Principal's Medal for Manning Boys, Pragun Gupta. Principal's Medal for Manning Girls, Umika Mehta. College Prize for Sculpture, Ronit Kamble. College Prize for Classical Dance is shared by Yashasvi Verma and Nandini Sethi. College Prize for Non-Classical Dance is shared by Aryan Anand and Drishna Nayak. College Prize for the Best Performance for School Band Girls, Amritanshi Davar. Radhakrishan Rai Shield for the Best Girl NCC Cadet and Mahida Sword of Honor for the Best NCC Cadet. Both go to Pahel Kharatkar. College Cup for the Best Army Wing Cadet, Somesh Garg. Jamkhandi Cup for the Best NCC Air Wing Cadet, Parth Cherolia. The King Constantine Medal for Excellence in RS Activities, Suhani Pathak. Mrs. Meera Sumer Singh Memorial Medal for Community Service is shared by Radha Dua and Pragun Gupta. Games and Sports Prizes. Saluja Cup for Tennis Juniors, Pahel Kharatkar. Jobat Cup for Tennis Seniors, Amishi Shukla. Anirudh Singh Hada Memorial Sports Scholarship for Outstanding Performance in Soccer Girls during the year 2021-22, Rudrapriya Ranawat. Anirudh Singh Hada Memorial Sports Scholarship for Outstanding Performance in Hockey Boys during the year 2021-22, Mayur Dhwaj Singh Rawal. Inter-House Competition Prizes. College Prize for English Debate Parliamentary Style, Bharti House. College Prize for Hindi Debate Parliamentary Style, Bharti House. College Prize for English Dramatics is shared by Ahilya and Indira Houses. College Prize for Hindi Dramatics, Ahilya House. College Prize for Hindi Elocution cum Character Enactment is shared by Ahilya in Bharti Houses. College Prize for English Elocution cum Character Enactment, Bharti House. Principal's Cup for Indian Music, Bharti House. Principal's Cup for Western Music, Jawar House. College Prize for Dance, Ahilya House. College Prize for GK Quiz, Tagore House. College Prize for Academics, Ahilya House.
Special prizes. Devas Senior Prize for standing first in Secondary School Examination Class 10, Janvi Doshi. Her Highness Maharani Ahilya Bai Holkar Gold Medal and Sanghi Trophy for the Best All-Round Student in Class 10 is shared by Gitika Lat and Sadgi Garg. Siddharth Verma Silver Medal and Prize for the Best Performance in Physics in Senior School Examination Class 12 is shared by Devanshi Shukla and Purvaja Jain. Purvaja also gets the Sri I.S. Dungarpurya Memorial Medal for the highest marks in Class 12 in Mathematics and Maharani Indira Bai Holkar Gold Medal for the best performance in Class 12 board examination and Maharaja Bhairav Singh Ranawat Silver Medal for the best performance in Class 12 board examination and Rajmata Devendra Dungarpur Silver Medal for the best performance in Class 12 board examination in science subjects all go to Purvaja Jain. Dr. Surendra Singh Chandel Memorial Prize for the highest marks in English Class 12, Janvi Tiwari. Vishal Kapoor Memorial Medal for the best performance in Commerce Stream Class 12, Tanay Agrawal. Nikhil Agarwal Memorial Medal and Trophy for the highest marks in Computer Science Class 12, Madhvendra Singh. Sri Anant Rath Memorial Medal and Trophy for the highest marks in Biology in Class 12, Devanshi Shukla. Commissioner's Cup for the best all-round progress during the year 2021 to 2022, Alia Ali. '68 Batch Trophy for the best in co-curricular activities is shared by Prakhar Agrawal and Pragun Gupta. Prasad Das Gupta Gold Medal for the Best All-Round Student of the College and Harish Chandok Trophy for the Best All-Round Student of the College, Shivom Rathore. Banera Cup for hockey, past versus present, goes to the present. Narsingar Cup for cricket, past versus present, is backed by the Old Aliens. Rajgarh Cup for cricket, old boys versus staff, goes to the staff. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Head girl Arushi Asawa and the deputy head boy Swastendra Mohan Pratap Mishra will now propose a vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks on this occasion so momentous when we are fortunate to have the dynamic, the erudite, His Highness Maharaja Srimad Jyotiraditya Scindia as chief guest. It is with profound pleasure and deep reverence that we extend our gratitude to you this evening. As your distinguished presence added charm incomparable and gave us pleasure unabated to have you here with us this evening. We also thank you for giving away the prizes so patiently to the winners, and your address shall be an unforgettable part of the treasure trove of our memories. Thank you so very much for being here today, Maharaj. We also thank profusely Vice Admiral Pandit for having given away the prizes.
Words are surely not enough to express our gratitude to our parents, dignitaries, and all other guests, for it is their presence that has added value to this lovely and eventful evening. A hearty thanks to all the members of the board for their patronage. Thank you all once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now take a 20-minute break for tea and refreshments to come back for the cultural program. I request the President Board of Governors, Vice President Board of Governors, Vice Admiral R.B. Pandit, members of the board, parents, dignitaries, and all the other guests to also join us for tea and refreshments on the Devas ground. Thank you.
Hello, hello. Hello.
कर दिया
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to DC's 152nd APG Cultural Performance Night. Tonight is a special night, as for the first time in DC's history, a musical production is being held in front of the main building in all its glory. The production tonight uses a technology never used before by DC or by any school in India. Hence, for the betterment of the performance, we humbly request you to not use your cell phones and also refrain from taking any photos or videos while the show is in progress. We also request you to avoid moving from your seats and walking in front of any row while the show is in progress. The performance tonight has a runtime of about 80 minutes only. None of the sound that you hear tonight is recorded. The musicians are playing live from the first floor of the main building. And as expected, the actors are also performing live, and hence your silence during the scenes shall be highly appreciated. Tonight's show is destined to take you on a journey of truthfulness, peace, and harmony. And like they say, it's not the destination that matters, but the journey. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for enlightenment.
Good evening. It's me. Yes,
Me, the moon, the witness to innumerous wonders of the night. I have seen it all: glory, gloom, doom, celebrations, revelations, and even miracles. You see, some wonders that I have witnessed have changed the course of time. And tonight, I'd like to share that tale with you, because I am also a witness to what humanity is going through today. And I know what you seek. But as a sage once said, what you seek is seeking you. Let us travel back a few thousand years. In the ancient city of Kapilavastu lived King Sudodhana and Queen Maya. And with no prince yet, the king and queen have been waiting with bated breath to welcome the new prince of Kapilavastu. But that time had not yet come. We are now in Kapilavastu.
सुनो ये कहानी इस शाक्य कुल की, कपिलवस्तु रहने वाले शुद्धोधना की। गांव गांव और कान कान में एक ही सवाल था, कब आएगा इस कुल का राजकुमार, इस वंश का राजकुमार, एक नए युग का राजकुमार, एक वीर पुत्र राजकुमार। हाथों में शुद्धोधना की सारी मंजिलें थी, कानों में किशोर वीर का जय जयकारा। सभी गांव के वासियों को खुशियों से रंग डाला, रानी माया के लिए क्या कुछ न कर डाला। लेकिन एक खुशी, एक नन्हा सा प्यारा वंश को बढ़ाने वाला ना मिल पाया। सुनो ये कहानी इस शाक्य कुल की, कपिलवस्तु रहने वाले शुद्धोधना की। गांव गांव और कान कान में एक ही सवाल था, कब आएगा इस कुल का राजकुमार, इस वंश का राजकुमार, एक नए युग का राजकुमार, एक वीर पुत्र राजकुमार। हाथों में शुद्धोधना की सारी मंजिलें थी, कानों में किशोर वीर का जय जयकारा। सभी गांव के वासियों को खुशियों से रंग डाला, रानी माया के लिए क्या कुछ न कर डाला। लेकिन एक खुशी, एक नन्हा सा प्यारा वंश को बढ़ाने वाला ना मिल पाया।
The mighty king of Kapilavastu, the Chakravarti of the Shakya clan, is arriving. Everyone, get ready. Bimbisara. And we really don't know what the outcome will be. So gods, it's time to sharpen your swords. God, sharpen my sword as well.
Ma'am, it's fine.
But Your Majesty, we will have to be very careful, as we know that King Bimbisara is a very unpredictable man. I know that, Surya. King Bimbisara will be taken care of.
That looks like a sharp sword.
Oh, Queen Maya, what are you doing here?
I wish to tell you about my dream last night. It was so surreal that even our palace scholars couldn't help me understand it.
Well, now I'm curious, Maya. First, tell me about your dream.
As I did, 4 heavenly beings attended to me. They dressed me in the most heavenly of clothes and adorned me with divine flowers. I was approached by a white elephant with 6 magnificent tusks and a lotus flower in its trunk. And then the elephant entered my home from the right hand side.
Oh, incredible. Incredible dream, Maya. But I'm still a little bit confused. What does this dream mean, Master Gondana?
It means, my king, that Queen Maya will soon give birth to the purest one.
What? Remarkable news. My son will be a powerful king, even more powerful than me. Gods, go to him and masters.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Take great care of my queen, and when the time comes, prepare her for a parent's home as is tradition. But when I'm done with King Bimbisara, I will receive my queen and the prince and bring them to this glorious Kapilavastu.
When the time came to give birth, the queen set out to her parents' house, as was the custom. On the way, they passed the beautiful Lumbini Park. But it was in this park, on the night of a full moon, that Queen Maya gave birth.
Stop! I need to rest. We'll continue after I'm done. you know that the greatest king Kapila Vastu has ever
Your Majesty, are you okay?
You look terribly pale. Do you want to rest up?
Your Majesty, I think some rest will be good for you.
Our prince needs to see his feelings.
Following the birth of the new prince, the queen returned at once to Kapilavastu. King Sudodhana, although extremely pleased with his new son, was worried about Queen Maya. The birth of the prince had not been easy for her. A fierce illness was creeping up on her. It was evident that she would not survive more than a few days. King Sudodhana was extremely pleased with his new son and invited 9 wise men, masters, to help choose a name.
So, does anybody have a name for my son, the future emperor of this mighty Kapilavastu?
How about Veer, the courageous? Just a moment. What about Siddharth?
Siddharth. I like that name, Kondana. So tell me, what will my son Siddharth be when he grows up?
This prince will grow up to be a Chakravarti, a king of kings.
Yes, he will walk through the skies and rule the whole world.
No! Wasn't he in the Himalayas?
Yes, I'm surprised. One of the most revered sages of our times has come down from the Himalayas just to be here. Master Asita, this court is privileged to have you here, Master Sita. So tell me, what will my son Siddharth be when he grows up? Master Pandana, why is Master Sita bowing down to the newly born prince?
I have no idea.
This prince will become a wise spiritual ruler, a Buddha.
What? You can't be sure of that, Master Sita. Why do you say so?
This prince, he could become the greatest of all kings if he wishes to rule. But should he choose a life of an ascetic, he could just as likely become a Buddha. Although I'm sure he'll renounce noble life in order to end suffering. But I am sad that when he shares his message with the world, I won't be alive to hear it.
But Master Sita, what will happen to my kingdom? My people, the Shakya clan. Without a king, my kingdom would succumb to ravages of time. No, Master Sita. I can't let this happen.
Your Majesty,
What?
it's the queen. Her condition is getting worse.
Kondana, get Siddharth. Maya. You stay strong, Maya. You can get through this. Kondana. Maya, this is Siddharth, our son. They said that he will be a king. A great king indeed.
Queen? Queen?
Maya.
Your Majesty, is the Queen? Is she?
The queen is no more. me carefully. Siddharth will grow up in the happiest of environment this world has ever seen. No one, I say no one will be allowed in this palace walls if they're old, sick or even slightly handicapped. Fill this place with all the joy and cheer this world has ever seen. Is that understood? Yes, Your Majesty.
Siddhartha grew as a happy and clever child, cleverer even than his knowledgeable cousin Devdutt. But Siddhartha was the one for whom greatness was prophesied. Siddhartha was the favorite. His life in the palace was more luxurious than imaginable. But the palace was also equally a prison. Siddhartha was also a compassionate child, a quality not shared by his cousin Devdutt.
पुरुषार्थ कथा सुनो सुनो सिद्धार्थ कथा हर कापे आसमान वो राजपुत्र वो शूरवीर शांति का स्रोत करुणा की धार निर्जल जरे मन से अपार वो राजपुत्र वो शूरवीर पर्वत को गिरते उसकी तीर है शाप वर्ष का वो तारा
जगमग है जिससे जग सारा
सिद्धार्थ कथा
आरंभ हो गई निर्वाण प्रथा सुनो सुनो ये बुद्ध कथा
संसार में दुख का कारण क्या संताप शोक का निवारण क्या संसार में दुख का कारण क्या संताप शोक का निवारण क्या इस खोज में सब कुछ त्याग दिया हर वैभव से वैराग लिया वो सृष्टि से संयुक्त हुए सेदार से गौतम बुद्ध हुए शरणं गच्छामि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि संघं शरणं गच्छामि
Look there. What a wonderful song.
Where?
There. No. Huh?
Give it to me, Siddharth.
You heard it.
What are you doing?
I'm helping the poor bird.
Give it to me, it's mine.
It's a living creature.
So what? I shot it.
Oh, really? Let's go and ask Master Sita then.
Just give it to me.
Enough! What is it, Devdutt and Siddharth?
I shot the bird.
So you wounded it?
That doesn't matter. It's mine.
Then why was I the one
Quiet.
who helped it?
Quiet. Devdutt and Siddharth, always remember, a life can never belong to one who tries to destroy it. It always belongs to one who tries to save it. Therefore, the swan doesn't belong to you, Devdutt. It belongs to you, Siddharth.
Not fair.
Thank you, Master Sita.
After this, Siddhartha became increasingly aware of all the life around him. One year, his father took him on a rare trip out to a ploughing ceremony.
Siddharth, I must have the men plow the fields, son. You sit right there and wait for me.
Yes, Father.
Siddhartha watched the men at work and noticed something that horrified him. As the ground was plowed, the insects inhabiting it and their eggs were all destroyed. It was carnage, and it filled Siddhartha with a deep sorrow, as if every individual ant were a close friend of his. But then, from that sorrow came an unexpected moment of pure joy. The boy instinctively sat in what he'd later learned to be a yoga position. Under the shade of the rose apple tree, Siddhartha got his first taste of leaving the self behind. When King Suddhodana returned, he saw his son remained under the tree's shadow, though all the other shadows had moved on. For more than 20 years, Suddhodana noticed the longing to escape the palace grow within his son.
What is it, King Suddhodana? What's bothering you?
Master Asita. I just worry about my boy, Master Asita. He's all grown up and still wanders around all day. I really don't know what.
Don't worry, King Suddhodana. Your son is just sensitive about the small matters that surround him. I'd suggest some company might cheer him up.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Master Asita. Now I know what to do.
Soon, Suddhodana had his son's soon-to-be bride brought to his courtroom.
Your Majesty.
Ah, Yashodhara. Thank you for coming at such a short notice. You're very beautiful indeed. Just what Siddharth needs. Come, walk with me. So you see, Yashodhara, my son has this habit of worrying about small things. And I think you can help him overcome that.
How may I help you, Your Majesty?
I will see to it. You both will have a magnificent wedding. And in return, you will see that Siddharth is in a place where he cannot be upset.
Wait, you wish me to keep him from leaving the palaces?
concerned about my son's happiness, Yashodhara. Just like a wife should be for a husband.
For his happiness, I understand.
Excellent. But why don't you meet Siddharth first? Siddharth, I have someone for you. Meet Yashodhara.
My prince.
Why don't you guys have a lovely walk in the gardens? Let this old man give you some privacy.
Prince Siddharth, your demeanor seems very calm. How can you be so serene knowing you have an entire kingdom to rule?
You see, Yashodhara, I have always had a longing to explore life outside of these palace walls.
Oh, Siddharth, only a wise person like you can think about other life offerings when the entire world is at his feet.
Yashodhara, I have always been surrounded by the best of what life had to offer. But at this point of time, I wish to seek deeper answers in my life.
My prince, what are you talking about?
Let it be, Yashodhara. It's very difficult to explain.
Oh, children, you both have your lives ahead to spend time together. But right now, we have a wedding to plan.
देखो सावन आयो रे, देखो सावन आयो रे, डाली डाली रंग बरसायो रे, देखो सावन आयो रे, देखो सावन आयो रे। सतरंगी साज से सुर सजा दीने मन रहे होरी, डाली डाली रंग बरसायो रे, देखो सावन आयो रे, देखो सावन आयो रे, डाली डाली रंग बरसायो रे, देखो सावन आयो
सोई बैरी कारी रतिया, किरण गाती गीत कोई नहारा, डोले क्यारी क्यारी भंवरा, संगे सारे आए पंछी प्यारा।
पल है नई निधि भोले, हर शाख में उमंग है, सुनो आसमान है कह रहा, खुशियों भरा ये जग रे, डाली डाली रंग बरसायो रे, देखो सावन आयो रे, देखो सावन आयो रे, डाली डाली रंग बरसायो रे, देखो सावन आयो रे, देखो सावन आयो रे।
Siddhartha and Yashodhara had the most opulent wedding Kapilavastu had ever witnessed. Siddhartha never failed to be captivated by Yashodhara's kindness and humor. Their love flourished for 13 years. But eventually, Siddhartha once again began to wonder what lay beyond his palace walls.
My God, Yashodhara, you're so perfect. All these years, they went by like a blink. I wish you were in my life sooner, Yashodhara.
Oh, Siddharth, you're not so bad yourself, but you can be a little clumsy.
And me? Well, after all these years, who even knows me better than you, my dear Yashodhara?
You and your flattery, my prince. It's quite late now. I'm tired. Let's go to bed.
You carry on, Yashodhara. I wish to spend a little more time in the arms of Mother Nature and with my thoughts. Although, be a little careful. You'll carry the future king of Kapilavastu in your womb.
Do come. It's quite late. We can come again tomorrow.
Ah, Yashodhara. After all these years, how do I always fall for your charm?
Later that night, Siddhartha couldn't wait any longer to go out of the palace walls.
Yashodhara, how can my son be born into a world that I've not even experienced myself? No, I need to talk to Father right now.
Wait!
Father, I need to see how other people live. I need to go outside of the palace. I've been a very obedient son my whole childhood, but this is not how it's supposed to be. I feel it in my bones, Father. Please let me out.
But why now, Siddharth? You have a perfect life in the palace. Your own child will be born soon.
Trust me this once, Father. How would you feel if your son was born into a world that you've not even experienced yourself?
Very well, Siddharth. You may take your chariot in the town.
Thank you, Father.
I will make the arrangement.
Thank you.
Channa! Act quickly. Send all the available cars into the town and have them remove the elderly from sight.
Oh my God.
And let the people know that anyone who shows any sign of unhappiness will face my wrath.
The prince is arriving!
Stop, Channa.
Smile.
I haven't seen a prince before. What does he look like? I don't know. Hey everyone, smile. Otherwise king will cut our head. Smile.
All hail!
Prince Siddhartha!
All hail!
Prince Siddhartha!
All hail!
Prince Siddhartha!
Everyone is so happy here. What a lovely life they must lead, Channa.
Is that the prince? I want to meet the prince. Where is he?
Please leave.
Was that the prince? Can I go?
No. Channa, who is that woman? all bent and trembling. Are some people born like her?
No, my lord. She used to be like this once, but time has made her that way.
Can this not be stopped?
No, this cannot be stopped.
But she was so different, Channa.
Well, my lord, maybe you should just forget about her. Come, my prince, let's move on.
All hail
Prince Siddhartha!
All hail
Prince Siddhartha!
All hail
Prince Siddhartha!
Immensely troubled by what he had seen, Siddhartha did not sleep that night.
Father?
Siddharth, I heard what happened in this town earlier. You met an old woman. So what, Siddharth? You will live a long and luxurious life in this palace.
Me too. I'll be here with you forever, Siddharth.
Yashodhara, you wish to keep me locked up here too. You think it'll keep me happy, do you? But how? How can I enjoy this life knowing what will become of me and the people I hold close? No, I need to go back outside. And not when people wait in parade for me, Father.
You will have to think about this some more, Siddharth.
Siddharth, wait! See what you've done by sheltering him?
What? I can't let that blasted warrior leave this palace again, Yashodhara. I shall have the guards increased.
But Sudodhana was not able to stop Siddhartha and Channa from sneaking out early next morning, disguised as young merchants.
There they are, Channa. The people of Kapilavastu going about their everyday lives.
10 silver coins, and don't you try to cheat me again.
How about if I give you 5 now and 5 later? This can remain between us. Even I have a family to feed, you know.
And then he went on his chariot, all miserable, and rode right off home. Can you believe it? He got scared of an old woman. Funny friends, you know.
Oh, come on. Surely he has seen an old woman before. How can one go through life without ever seeing an old woman? I can't even imagine something like that.
Cooped up in a palace like that? Maybe not. What I'd give to have a prince's life.
Someone needs help.
Don't touch him, my prince.
But Channa.
He's sick. A terrible illness is burning his body.
Sick. Channa, does everyone fall sick like him?
Yes, my lord. And you could have been the next if you were to get close to him.
And this can happen to anyone too?
Yes, my lord. This can happen to anyone.
Anyone can fall ill and suffer at any time.
Siddhartha reflected for days on the man's suffering. He had to know more about life in the town.
No! Stop! What are you doing? No! Stop, please! Channa, why does that woman lie so still? And why is she allowing these people to burn herself? Oh no!
Because that woman there, my lord, she's dead. Her soul
Does everyone die too?
Yes, my lord. One day, each living being shall die.
How terrible that this thing called death, it must come to everyone, even kings and queens. There must be a way to stop it, Chandra.
No, my lord. Death cannot be cheated.
His third visit also ended up putting Siddhartha in a spiral of thoughts. He contemplated for the next few days. King Sudodhana, aware of Siddhartha's sadness, had run out of options. Falling into despair of his own, he gave up on trying to keep his son inside. But what Siddhartha saw on his fourth visit changed his perception on everything.
Tell me, Chandra, who is this man in the simple robe? He looks so contented.
He is a bhikshu, my lord. He goes from home to home and begs for food scraps while traveling these vast lands, teaching his ways of peace.
A bhikshu. How interesting.
My prince, I have magnificent news. You've been blessed with a son.
A son? Happy Yashodhara.
Satina Kababuttanam Yakashadeti Tankane
Tera Sangule Malasa Kapateyam Mahadejam देखे जाए मगर एक उम्र भी काफी नहीं
यही तो सच जो देखे तो मुस्कुराने की सौ वजह
ये सूरज गए नीले आसमां से हम तो सारे ही हैं जुड़े इस तरह
की डोर से
The feast that was held to celebrate the birth of Rahula, in truth, was a last-ditch effort by Suddhodana to cheer his son up. And Siddhartha, in truth, only attended to please his father.
Hey, Siddhartha. How are you, my friend? I'm okay, Devta. Just okay. Are you kidding? Come on. Cheer up. You have a son. Yeah, so? Oh, Siddhartha. I don't understand. You have such a good life ahead of you. You will be king one day. King of this magnificent couple of... And me. Poor Devta. What will I get? Nothing. Yet I'm happy. But you, this son, Devta, he will merely get in the way of me leaving this life and ending suffering. And that is why I have named him Rahula, impediment. Oh, Siddharth, come on. You should live a little.
Everyone at the palace had fallen asleep. Siddhartha had found the sight of the celebration loathsome. He had made up his mind that he had to leave this stifling life now. So, he took one last look at his wife and child. Before heading off into the night, if he had woken Yashodhara up, she might have tried to keep him from leaving.
Then Siddharth, where are you going in the middle of the night? Channa, I need your help. Bring me 3 things and meet me at the palace gates. A small bowl, a rope and a knife. Yes, my lord. I wish to leave the palace, Channa. I need to find an end to suffering. Then take me with you. No, Channa. I am a bhikshu now and I lead a simple life. But my lord, what's the use of me living in this palace without you? I wish to follow you. I am no lord. I am a bhikshu, Channa. And if you do wish to follow me, return my clothes and robes to the king.
be a bhikshu?
Who's there?
Become a bhikshu, renounce the world, live a life of ordeals. You think you'll end suffering by begging for scraps, huh?
Who are you?
I'm a king, a great ruler as could be you, Siddharth. If you weren't so damned intent on giving it all up.
I have to give it all up. I have to find a solution to suffering.
Tell me, Siddharth, were you to be a great ruler, how would you rule over your people?
I would be a benevolent ruler. Provide well for my people and not force them into war.
Now that sounds like a good society to live in. But tell me, Siddharth, would your people suffer?
I would do my best to keep them from suffering, but...
You'd be a better king than many. Come on, Siddharth, go back to the palace. Go back to your beautiful wife and your newborn son. In 1 week, you could become a Chakravarti. You could rule the world.
I could rule the world, but the world would still suffer. Pain cannot be conquered by force, and no king can stop old age, death, or suffering. No, I will be a bhikshu.
A bhikshu? Don't you want to feast on the magnificent food? Celebrate with your wife and all your riches. Come on, Siddharth, just desire it and it'll all be yours.
I will be a bhikshu.
Very well. Live a silly, simple life then. But know this, Siddharth. One who shall be Chakravarti cannot live an utterly pure life. And one day, you will have an unkind thought, or a greedy one, or a spiteful one. And I, Siddharth, I will be watching you.
And so, as the sun rose over the river Anoma, Siddhartha began his wanderings of the world, seeking one who could teach him the ways of a bhikshu. But this wasn't such a joyous day for everyone. Siddhartha wandered from place to place, eventually arriving at the great city of Rajgir, capital of the kingdom of Magad. Merchants came from all over the land, with as many as 500 carts of produce to sell in Rajgir. Villagers flocked in from nearby villages to build grand palaces for the city's noblemen. And bhikshus, monks just like Siddhartha, walked the streets, swapping wisdom for scraps.
Why is there a kid in my court?
Sir, I'm a minister.
Of what?
Of child welfare.
You're right. Before we start today's session, I want the person who makes my tea executed immediately.
But your majesty, your wife makes your tea.
Which one?
Sir, the 31st one.
Well, she is new. I still love her. Do me a favor, banish the 5th one to her mother's place for a couple of months.
What? I hate you!
Yeah.
What are you waiting for? Leave!
On your knees! What's the crime?
Your Majesty, this child was caught stealing food from the royal pantry.
Ah, if it's food what he likes. What do we say about that, Jester?
Sir, I have a nice one. Life is like a ball of kheer, which is faster for people like it.
some more. Take him away.
Guards, take him away! Give the same punishment to Padmini. She's been hogging all day since the new chef arrived.
At least I don't steal change from Sanskriti's children.
Wait, you did what?
Silence, woman! I don't have a problem banishing all of you away for a couple of months. I can make one exception though.
No wonder I'm his favorite. So.
What?
So there is an emergency.
What emergency?
Yes, sir. There is a in our kingdom. As you know, you all the goals executed, so there's no currency.
I executed the goldsmiths? And why would I do that, my queens?
Because they make terrible jewelry.
Ah. How was the potato production this year, Jester?
Let me check, sir. Good.
Ah, we replace the currency with potatoes. For 4 potatoes, you get 1 potato. You'll be paid in potatoes. You'll be paid in potatoes. Speak.
Your Majesty, there's a new beggar in town.
Beggar?
Yes, sir. His name is Siddhartham. He's the son of king.
Well, bring the prince in.
Prince.
That. My people speak of a man known as Gotham who begs these streets. My streets. So tell me, are you the same Gotham sought out by the emissaries of King?
Suddhodana!
Suddhodana? I blow my nose in its general direction.
No value.
Yes, sir. I am. King Suddhodana is my father. But I have given up my princely life.
Why would you do that? Have you quarreled with him? I know he's a very difficult person. Let's do this. You stay here and take half of my kingdom. 50-50. Imagine the riches, the wine, the women, the songs.
That is a gracious offer, but I have desire for that life no more, sir. I wish to seek an end to suffering.
What a spiritual.
Silence, woman!
Very interesting. You shall find a great teacher for yourself. I've heard Rama is teaching in Chali.
Thank you, sir. I will seek him out.
But promise me one thing, Siddharth Gautam. Once you attain enlightenment, you come back here and preach to my people. Or take anything you want now, anything at all, and come back and transfer enlightenment to me. I like the sound of that. The enlightened ruler.
All hail King Bimbisara! All hail King Bimbisara! All hail King Bimbisara!
Sir, I'm afraid I cannot sell you enlightenment. But I'll make sure that I preach to your people. I'd be honored to do so.
But I promise you preach to your people. Get him out of my court now! Next time he steps in the city, off with his head! Ah! Follow me, wives! Follow me, wives! Follow me!
Once again, Siddhartha headed out on foot toward another great city, Vaishali. Here, he attended a sermon by Alara Kalama, one of the most renowned teachers of the day.
Understanding of the true self. We must learn to separate spirit and nature, to find the holiness in the world around us the spirit as a lotus is reflected in water. Once a monk is free of ignorance, suffering will withdraw, like a musician having satisfied an audience.
Siddhartha was intrigued by Alara Kalama's ideology, his dharma, but not convinced. Something was missing.
I have learned all your sermons, Master, but yet somehow they remain abstract and not useful.
Do you doubt the truthfulness of my teaching, Siddharth?
In a way, Master, yes. I would like to know how you came across them. Because surely you've not just taken someone's word for all of this.
I came across them through the disciplines of yoga, Siddharth. Disciplines which I think you're ready to learn.
Alara taught Siddhartha the yogic disciplines, a position of perfect stillness, slowing of the breath, unwavering concentration, Siddhartha reached the joyous state he had first experienced as a child at the ploughing ceremony, and then the freeing state of nothingness. And yet, when Siddhartha left his trance, he was once again human, once again prone to suffering.
Remarkable. I've never seen a student learn so fast. You must take my song with me. Be my partner.
But when I leave the trance, Master, nothing changes. I would still fall ill, suffer and die. Can your method stop that, Master?
Well, they cannot.
I will seek an eternal solution elsewhere. Until then, thank you for everything, Master Alara. And goodbye.
After traveling for miles on foot, Siddhartha had the opportunity to learn the methods and practices of various masters and hermits. But his quest did not seem complete. He was still seeking deeper answers. An encounter with a familiar face showed him another way of seeking the truth.
Who is that under the water? Kundana? Master Kundana! Master Kundana, is that you? Are you okay? Do you need help, Master? I'm Siddharth from Kapilavastu. You know my father.
Yes, I know who you are. I have known you since you were a baby. But I don't appreciate being interrupted. I was carrying out an ordeal.
Wait, an ordeal? But Master, you were drowning.
Subduing the body in order to expand sin. Come, let me introduce you to my friends. Siddharth here. He wishes to know more about the ascetic lifestyle.
The material form is an obstacle to enlightenment.
This society is corrupt and obsessed with material pleasure.
Only through rejecting the luxury of the physical self we can achieve liberation.
Hence, we put our efforts into subduing our bodies.
Will you join us, Siddharth?
How interesting. Through the complete opposite of noble life, you seek the truth, Master. Yes, I will try your methods.
And try their methods he did. Siddhartha spent cold nights outdoors without clothing. He held his breath for longer than he thought possible. He lay on a bed of thorns. And he fasted, eating as little as a single grain of rice a day. Siddhartha took the ascetics methods to extremes even they had not managed to. And yet, as Siddhartha became more respected by the group, his health became perilously fragile. His skin withered and his bones stuck out, until one day, Siddhartha's body could take no more punishment.
What happened? Oh no. Oh no.
I brought some water. And milk and rice for you. You look like you need it.
I can't eat this one. No, thank you, but
Look, if you don't eat this, you're going to die.
I think you're right. I do need to. This is good.
Tata would never eat full food. That's unacceptable.
Behind our backs too, he calls himself an ascetic.
You are right. We can't let him stay now.
Suppose it is true, we must ask Siddhartha to leave our Sangha.
There's no need to, Master Gundana. I will be leaving you today. For 6 years, Master, I have tortured my body to find a solution to suffering. Well, what did I get? More suffering? Asceticism. It is as fruitless as extreme yoga, Master.
all the accepted methods of seeking enlightenment had failed Siddhartha. He was reminded of a joyous day on which we had achieved a meditative ecstasy without any effort and without need for self-torture. He realized that by working with nature, not against it, anyone could achieve enlightenment. He resolved to rely on his own insights from here on. How could he find the truth without following the ways of others? And then he was reminded of the insects at the ploughing ceremony. And he would do just that. He chose a nearby tree. This would be the place where a miracle would soon occur. But he was not yet free of material desires that could hold him back.
I am no king.
He's strong enough and handsome enough.
Who are you? You resemble Yashodhara.
It's because I am Yashodhara, Siddharth.
No, leave. You can't be Yashodhara. I loved her very much, but I cannot allow myself desire anymore.
You are noble enough to be one. You think yourself free of human folly, free of sin, free of desires. But can anyone be? Can anyone be free of desires? And why would you want to be? That's not exciting at all. I can resemble whoever you want me to. Siddharth. A Chakravarti king deserves anyone he wants. So you don't like me? You reject my daughters? Wait until you see what they can do. Give up that spot.
As you're just someone I need to relieve myself from. You are rage, ego, desire, violence, and vengeful, Mara. You're against compassionate deeds, and I will relieve you.
Who will bear witness to all these compassionate deeds of yours?
The earth will be my witness, Mara.
Ha!
Siddhartha touches the earth, he realizes he is the enlightened one. He found enlightenment. He saw how this desire had been the cause of his suffering, and he understood how to be released from it. He saw all his former lives as animals, humans, and gods pass him by, and he saw that this would be his last. He saw the earth, all the worlds of the cosmos, and the landscapes of heaven and hell. He understood the cycle of birth and death, and he found the four noble truths. Life is suffering. The cause of suffering is craving. The end of suffering comes with an end to craving. There is a path which leads one away from suffering and craving, which is the Eightfold Path. Right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration.
तो जरिया हूँ मैं जरिया और उसकी कृपा दरिया दरिया जो अकिया निर्मल दुनिया निर्मल चलका चलका चल 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 हो जुबां कोई बोलो दिल से दुआ या मिस्री सी हो या शहद सी हो तू जरिया तू मैं जरिया और उसकी कृपा दरिया 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 दुनिया निर्मल दुनिया निर्मल चलता चलता चल 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 चल
time for the spectacular show. Ladies and gentlemen, words fail to describe the magnificence of what we've seen tonight. It certainly catapulted us into a world of art which epitomized creativity, elegance, and commitment. May I now invite the head boy, Pragun Gupta, and deputy head girl, Manaswini Singh, to propose a vote of thanks.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Just before we propose the formal vote of thanks, may I have the pleasure of inviting the director of the play, Sumit Nagdev, onto the stage with his team. You have no idea how hard these children have worked with Sumit and Kanak, all of them, the entire team, everybody. The entire play, I mean, I'll take a minute or two to talk to you about this. The entire play evolved from a very different thought to where it has reached. And this entire journey of the play, from its conception to its presentation, was a journey of evolving. I actually had a class 12 boy come to me, stop me by when I was going to the auditorium, and he asked, he said, "Ma'am, why does everyone suffer?" And I looked at him, I said, "No, everyone doesn't suffer." "No, ma'am, everyone suffers." And we had a very, very profound discussion on suffering. We were careful, Sumit, Kanak were very careful about what words to choose, because unfortunately these days children are left to the media to understand what the world is all about. The purpose of this play and the way it has evolved is basically to nudge you as parents to go beyond providing material comforts and what we are doing to our children today. The school is breaking into vacations after this. We've talked about the eightfold path. Eightfold path, the Buddha. Right effort, right conduct, right speech, right livelihood, all of that. But we in India are blessed to have scriptures, the Vedas, the Gita, the Ramayana, the Guru Granth Sahib, all of it. My very, very humble request to all of you parents here this evening is to spend time with your children, and I'm talking grade 12 boys and girls also as children. Please talk to them, have conversations, read into their thought process. We're talking about suffering, desire, craving, self-torture, so many things. And these children have a lot on their plate. They are bombarded. A play as profound as this and presented as beautifully as this should not just be an evening of a spectacular performance. It must be way, way beyond that. It would be nice if you can use these vacations to connect with our values, with our family values, with our scriptures, and spend with these children. That on a serious note, but on a lighter note, a lot of fun. You know, when I used to come to practices and see those practices, invariably something or the other, and I would get busy till one day before yesterday, King Bimbisara came to me complaining and saying, "Ma'am, come to practices, and whenever my scene is about to begin, you leave." I felt very bad. And then I got to know, I said, tell me something interesting about your about your scene. What did I miss? He said, my chair broke during the practices. These kids have had a lot of fun. There's been a lot of learning. When I asked them, one of them said, ma'am, we are expected to do our pre-boards. We are expected to go for a dance. We are expected to not miss classes. Mr. Ansari gets a message, we are bunking our class. Can you do something about the timetable? I said, no, I will not do anything about the timetable. You have to find where you have to be, when you have to be, and for how long you have to be. And trust me, all these children, each one of them, dear parents, each one of them, have to the occasion. They did as serious as anyone could have expected them. I am today bowing to all my children for being so, so, so wonderful. Each one of you. So wonderful. Let's clap for them so much that it stays with them. Pranit, did your parents get a seat? Pranit walked up to me and said, ma'am, can my parents get a seat in the center? I took his phone number also, but I don't know where Pranit's parents are. So, they're there? All right. And now, ladies and gentlemen, may I invite Sumit Nagdev and his team. Sumit, where are you? Where are you, Sumit? Let's hear it for him and his team. Thank you, Sumit. Thank you. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, the musicians there, my God. Till 2 o'clock last night, they were doing the sound check. 2:15. All those singers there, we didn't see you enough. Don't get up on the stools, huh? Wherever. Louder applause for our singers, ladies and gentlemen. Louder applause. Behind the scenes, they held the entire play together. And now, Pragun and Alia, your formal word of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. It is with immense pleasure that we propose a vote of thanks this evening. Our heartfelt gratitude to the Board of Governors held by His Highness Maharaj Vikram Singh Puar for their patronage. A hearty thanks to the Principal, Vice Principal for their incredible efforts, unstinted support and guidance. I would like to extend my deepest gratitude and appreciation to all our senior appointments.
My heart fills with immense gratitude for the amazing work by all the departments, teaching, administrative, hobbies, and games. Thank you so much, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, what we saw tonight was magical, and we owe it to none other than Mr. Sumit and Sasha Nagdev, along with the entire team. What we witnessed today has indeed, I must say, this wasn't in the word of thanks, but it has indeed enlightened us, sir. It was great. With boundless joy, I'm improvising, sir. I'm actually improvising. With boundless joy, I actually express our deepest gratitude to you, sir, and your whole team. We would also like to thank our support staff for all their help. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for being an excellent audience, and we wish you all a very happy and prosperous new year. Until next time, good night all. Thank you. Please stay standing for the national anthem.